Ambassador Kethvar of the Zolonian Empire had witnessed many diplomatic exchanges across 17 star systems, but nothing had prepared him for this moment. The holographic projection flickered before the assembled Galactic Council, displaying the aftermath of what should have been a routine first contact mission. The human settlement on Kepler 442b responded to our diplomatic vessel with unprecedented aggression, Admiral Vexthul reported, his 4 eyes blinking in sequence, a sign of deep confusion among his species. Ambassador Telnara approached their colony under full diplomatic immunity protocols, broadcasting universal peace signals on all frequencies. The council chamber fell silent. Telnara had been one of their most experienced negotiators, having successfully established peaceful relations with 43 different civilizations. Her death sent shockwaves through the galactic community. What exactly happened? Asked Counselor Riven, her crystalline form pulsing with concerned amber light. Admiral Vexthul's mandibles clicked nervously. Telnara's shuttle landed in their designated diplomatic zone. She emerged wearing full ceremonial robes, carrying the Staff of Eternal Peace, a symbol recognized by every spacefaring civilization for the past 3 millennia. The humans, they shot her immediately. No warning, no communication attempt, no acknowledgement of diplomatic protocol. A collective gasp echoed through the chamber. In 12,000 years of recorded galactic history, no civilization had ever violated diplomatic immunity so brazenly. Perhaps it was a misunderstanding, suggested Elder Moribus, his ancient voice carrying the weight of centuries. These humans are new to interstellar relations. They may not understand our customs. That's what we thought initially, Vexthul continued. We sent a formal protest through quantum channels, explaining the situation and demanding an explanation. Their response. He paused, his voice trembling with disbelief. They said they were sorry for the confusion and invited us to send another diplomat. The chamber erupted in confused chatter. Such casual dismissal of a diplomatic death was incomprehensible to species that valued honor and protocol above all else. We decided to give them another chance, Vexthul pressed on. Ambassador Keltar volunteered, believing human barbarism might be overcome with patience. We sent detailed cultural briefings ahead of time, explaining our customs, our appearance, our peaceful intentions. And Kethvar found himself leaning forward despite his diplomatic training. They killed him too. Same manner. Immediate weapons fire upon landing. The silence that followed was deafening. Never in galactic history had a species proven so inexplicably hostile to diplomatic contact. We sent a third ambassador, Vexthul's voice was barely a whisper now. Zeknal insisted on going personally. He was a veteran of the Andromedan peace accords, survived the Centauri negotiations. If anyone could reach these humans. They killed him as well, Counselor Riven stated, her form now pulsing deep red with anger. Yes. But this time, we intercepted their internal communications. We finally understood. Vexthul activated another hologram, showing human military personnel in heated discussion. It seems their settlement is actually a military research facility. They've been developing something called Project Prometheus, a weapons system designed to harvest energy from living tissue. Our diplomats weren't being murdered, they were being used as test subjects. The revelation hit the council like a plasma storm. These humans weren't primitive or confused, they were deliberately harvesting advanced alien biology for military purposes. They've been studying our diplomatic protocols, Vexthul continued. Learning which species would send representatives, what technologies they would carry. Each diplomatic visit was a carefully orchestrated experiment. Kethvar felt his blood crystallize with horror. How many other species have they contacted? Intelligence suggests 12 confirmed diplomatic murders across 6 different civilizations. All following the same pattern. All disguised as cultural misunderstandings. The Galactic Council faced an unprecedented crisis. Humanity had weaponized diplomacy itself, turning the galaxy's most sacred traditions into an elaborate trap. The stars themselves seemed to dim as the implications sank in. War was no longer a question of if, but when.